Mics are hot.
They are.
Mics. Wait. Whoa.
Daddy?
Okay, music. Let's fade the music out.
Let's fade the music.
Alright.
How'd you do that? Oh, okay, I got it. Like this. Wait. We're not even live, brother. We gotta...
I haven't done it yet.
Okay.
They can hear us, right?
Yeah,
They can hear us?
yeah.
I
No?
hope this doesn't
Yeah.
break it. Yes, everyone can hear us.
I don't know.
Dang,
I just
you got
need to
some
go.
Small hands.
I can't hear me.
Me? I got them
Okay.
Twitter fingers, baby.
Alright, guys.
Go live. Show the
Oh, no.
screen.
Is the camera dead?
Oh, can you unplug it from the charge thing?
This bottom one?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Anything else?
Oh my god. What a
What's
technical
happening?
difficulty.
They can't see us.
I can't
Is it
see
something right
us.
here?
No. Ah! My laptop.
Wow, March Madness has got us all type of messed
Oh,
up.
just wait, people. It's gonna be worth it. Just wait till you see what we got in our hand.
Oh, God. Technical difficulties. Hold on. I'm reconnecting the camera. Guys, sing the song.
Kentucky a number 2 seed Kentucky just lost to the 15 seed St. Peter's. That just happened. Unbelievable. That is unbelievable. They were
I think I got
18 and a half
I don't think it's
point
on,
favorites. That is disgusting.
brother. Is it the top one?
No, the other
If you
one.
had Kentucky in your bracket,
Hold
say
it down.
goodnight. I had them losing second round against Murray State anyway, so
Hold it longer until it
my
beeps.
bracket's still like really bad. But I mean, it's bad, but it's not like horrendous.
I think it's dead.
Dead.
Yeah. It's not turning on.
It's on. I can see it.
You sure it's not the computer, Jay? Like, don't you need to fade to us? March, you want to talk about a big upset? How about the GoPro versus us? GoPro's winning.
The number 1 seed.
We were the
GoPro
1
just
seed.
lost.
We were the 1 seed.
Don't worry, people. It'll be worth it.
I don't know if it will.
It wasn't charged.
It was charged.
Ooh, Creighton, San Diego State tied with 11 seconds left. Wow.
Might be dead. Well, this is a good episode, guys. Oh, let me see the thing.
All right, thanks everyone for tuning in.
We got
Hope
some
you
good
enjoyed
stories.
it.
I'm still.
I think it's some of our best content yet.
My finger's starting to hurt.
Twitter
Oh, are you
fingers.
still holding it?
Yeah. Oh, I can pull it out now.
I think it might be dead forever, dude.
Well, maybe that charger isn't charging it.
I don't think it's that.
Well, let's do from your laptop for now, and then we'll
Guys, the GoPro doesn't want to be here today.
The GoPro says it's St. Patty's.
Here, you
I'm
can
blackout.
mess around with it. I'll put it on my laptop.
Okay.
The madness has hit the pod. Kern's right.
Okay.
The March Madness.
March Madness has.
Okay. Well, you could just.
This
Oh,
is
are you putting it all the
brutal.
way over? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Scary.
Okay. Thanks for the patience. It'll be worth it. Let me just say it one more time. Oh my god. What do I need to press?
That's so hot.
Because you're wearing a Le Target. You know what's also happening, which is gonna make this.
What?
It's curding. What is that called?
Yeah.
Curding, right?
Curding.
Curdling.
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 Curdle.
I'm
You
curdling.
guys are giving away the
Kern's
pod.
booing.
I know, Curran.
Dang.
Wait, Jay, what are you doing?
We have.
This is the craziest thing ever.
You know what else is crazy? My phone's gonna die and my joke is on there and Neil's
Well,
got
then
issues
get
is
off your
on
phone
there.
and stop streaming, looking at videos.
But it's March Madness, Will.
Send it to me.
How is it? You can probably get it.
Send it, bro.
Hey, Brad, I'm here. Don't
Where's
you
my
worry,
buddy Will?
compadre.
Boo. Brad in the chat.
Brad in the chat.
Oh God, he's figured out how to use the chat. This is a disaster.
Whoop, whoop.
This is a disaster.
And-
Are we back?
It's a black screen.
Ah.
It's a green screen. Oh my god. Okay. Nice one.
Yeah. No, I'm off the screen though. Whatever.
It's saying there's a thing on the front of it saying charge it. Oh, it might be dead. I don't know. We'll figure that out later.
Here, hand it over to me.
Well, no, let's just start. And let's fade out that music. I get it.
And we're gonna have to change the date on it, and we're gonna have to tell people when to tune in because it's gonna be like the
nice
10-minute
one.
mark.
That's a quick fade.
9-minute
That's
mark.
a quick fade. We're a quick fade.
Woo! Sheesh.
Do you see that, Neil? He loves you too, but I was number one.
Jasper Will first. You know what? It's been a brutal day for everybody.
Wait for the
And the
headphones.
boys.
Wait for the
St.
can't hear
Patty's
anything.
Day.
That's
We've
interesting.
lost everybody.
Well, mine's on.
Okay. Cheers, everybody.
3, 2,
Happy,
1.
good.
Happy St.
Saint
Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Wow, you guys are slow. I
Happy
could have
St.
drank about
Patrick's Day.
3 car bombs.
It definitely
There's
curdled.
an Irish Irish car bombs for
It
the
de-
boys.
it definitely curdled.
Woo! Happy St. Patty's Day. That was our St. Irish tribute to all our Irish fans out there.
It
We
was,
love you,
Ireland.
Irish fans. We're all wearing green.
We're all wearing
As you
green.
can see.
it
you
was
can see, look at
viscous. It was viscous in my mouth.
It's the that was disgusting.
What
I
else
won't
has
do
been
it. I wouldn't
viscous in
wanna
your
do
mouth
that.
lately?
I can literally see the chunks on the side of the thing. Oh
Bread
my
and chat.
Bread and chat.
All right,
Can we hear each other? Oh, okay. I
yes.
think I
Yeah.
can hear myself.
Once you talk in, want me to turn you up
start
a
the
little
show,
bit?
Jay.
I want to turn all of it up. It's like sometimes. Oh God.
To start the show.
Now we're loud as F.
Well, then you just turn yourself down.
to start the show.
I had a story.
I wish we had some bagpipes are Scottish, right? Not Irish. Where's the camera? Can you hand it to me?
I have a story.
All right, go ahead. What's your story, William?
Well,
wanna do this.
I was gonna say
Welcome back to another episode of Who Invited Will. I'm
you
your
invited
host, Jay.
GoPro more like.
I'm your host, Jay. To my left and your right is Neil.
Boys, boys, boys. It's March Madness. It's St. Patty's Day. The boys are drinking Irish car bombs. What a day it is.
Irish car bombs.
Which
What a
is
day
kind
it
of
is.
really messed up.
And to
And
my
I'm
right,
low-key, I'm low-key
and to-
jacked. I'm low-key jacked.
To my right and your left is Will.
I'm high-key Irish.
He is high-key.
Are you Irish?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I'm
Train.
What's your percentage?
The GoPro, and also not joining us today is the GoPro.
over 25%.
Over 25%?
Because my grandpa was full Irish.
He was
Okay.
And my dad was half.
he was
Yeah.
full Irish.
So then you get 25%.
And then I get 25%. And my mom could have some Irish, so that's why I said
could bump you up to like 30?
Well, maybe, yeah.
You
Thanks,
think so?
Brad.
Give me a little-
complimenting me in the
little
chat.
5.
I was very funny
Um,
last week.
There was a couple things.
Well,
Well,
this
two
piece
things I
of
want to
trash is
mention.
dead.
For
What?
one, do you guys know what an Irish car bomb is in reference to?
Yeah,
It's in
the
reference
Irish
to
are
the-
terrorists.
To the
right?
troubles. To the
Terrorists. They're not the terrorists,
Car
brother.
bombs?
troubles. Gee.
No,
What?
the goddamn limeys are the terrorists.
Who are
they're
the
they're
limeys?
the British,
The
brother.
troubles. She's talking about the troubles.
They were that the whole thing. Let's not get too into it, but that's the whole thing. They're fighting against the colonialism. I'm just saying a lot.
What? Yeah.
Um,
Spit it out,
you know,
William.
the Irish they just struggled for years
Mate,
and years.
It's called the troubles.
The troubles. It's
That
messed
was
up.
Liverpool.
So what is it?
It was them
The
fight.
Troubles,
It was
Neil.
them. They were technically if you asked the British, they were terrorists. But
Northern Ireland
if
conflict.
you asked me, they were goddamn patriots.
Didn't Northern Ireland separate from?
Were they setting
from
cars on fire or
the
something?
They
UK
would
in
blow
that
up
moment?
cars.
Wasn't
yeah.
that what it was?
Well, because they
So
were
there it
trying to
is.
take over. Yes, and then I was in Ireland, and we went. I actually got this in Ireland.
Oh, this is all just a segue to be like, I was in Ireland. You see?
Well, actually,
That's where I
the
learned about
shepherd's
all this.
pie. Have you ever had that before? Have you had it in Ireland, in Dublin, Ireland? Huh? See,
You're loud. You're loud.
Let me just turn
No,
you
we're
down.
good.
then.
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
right. Yeah. I don't think that's what
Turn
it
it.
is.
No, you should
I
turn
don't
your
think that's
headphones
what it
down.
is.
That is what it is, because yours were up high.
So,
it is what it is.
but then the one story I wanted to bring up, which I
What's
think
the
is
story?
funny,
Go ahead.
is I was gonna say, look how much Irish stuff I have. I have these are my Guinness things. I had the shirt. I'm from Ireland, and then
You brought
I
the
was.
four-leaf clover.
I don't think
into
You have
bowl?
the Irish
Colby,
accent?
Is Colby in the chat?
I don't think so.
Ah, shucks.
Maybe.
Well, Colby's not in the chat, but I had a. I thought this was funny that I had a self-imposed nickname in college.
And what's that?
Well, I was hoping Colby would say, but
Is it the Irish?
What are you?
The Fighting Irish, I mean.
Who is you?
Irish fighter, I was gonna say.
Irish stud.
Why?
Sorry, blow my nose away from the mic.
It speaks for
Ask-
itself.
I have
Colby's
no
right
idea.
there. He's here.
Oh, Colby.
Why are you calling
What
the
was-
Irish stud? What about?
No, it was self-imposed.
Oh, self-imposed. You're the
Colby-
Irish stud. What did you do? You
No, there
dance
was
with the girl or
nothing.
something?
No. I
didn't
just
even do
I
that?
had low self-esteem, and it was fake it till you make it. And so so the funny story was that I was going to tell. I was going to see if Colby
Oh, that wasn't the
remembered Irish
story?
story. No.
What's
the
the
funny story was I had left my computer there, and I went out working. I don't know what I was doing. Something. But all my roommates at the time decided that they wanted to hack me. So they're looking around. What's his password?
Okay.
And my mom had made this like collage jar, and it had Irish stud on there. And so
She put Irish stud on there?
Yeah.
Did she know you gave yourself that nickname?
Your
Yeah.
mom called you the Irish stud.
And she went
Yeah.
on
I guess
with
that
it.
was better than the Irish guy with low self-confidence. right?
exactly. Yeah,
that was what he
doesn't
said.
quite roll off the
Singer.
tongue.
Didn't have a ring to it.
No,
So
definitely not.
So they try that
Too
out.
long, much too long, Jay.
Bing,
Much
bing,
too long.
bing. Get into my laptop. I get in.
That's what your laptop, the sound it makes you turn it on.
Ding, ding, ding. You're in. So I come home, and at this point they have like housemaids kind of that would come through and somewhat clean the different apartments up. And so
Cleaning ladies.
cleaning ladies. Yeah, that's
there
what
you
I'm
go.
thinking.
Housemates.
Yeah.
You had a housemate in college?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
dude.
to like take out the
Just
trash
living
and
it.
stuff. Yeah.
Wow.
So
To get rid of
I
the
get in.
stench.
It was this.
Okay.
So I get in. I turn on my computer. Deep, deep,
Uh-huh.
deep, boop, boop.
Yep.
Irish stud. Boom, 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 boom.
Yes.
Feeling myself.
Uh-huh.
Enter. Go in. And the clean lady's right behind me. I'm now starting to do my homework. Click on a Word document. And I'm like,
Every time you click.
and then I start typing. I'm like, oh my god! And so it's just they somehow hyperlinked every single keyboard thing to like porn sounds. I don't know
Yeah.
how. I still
Yeah.
don't know. Yeah, I didn't even know that
Good
was. I still
job,
don't know
guys.
how that's possible.
Dude, you went
so
to
I'm
Colorado
like,
School of
I'm
Mines, dude.
freaking
That's
out.
what they do,
so I'm like
buddy.
trying to close my laptop. It's just going off. This lady's behind me. I'm freaking out. I just
Yeah.
shut my laptop, and it was luckily they didn't let me keep it for very long.
At
But-
least you didn't use the computer like in class for the first
Oh,
time or
man.
something.
That would've been
Imagine.
funnier.
Imagine.
that would have been so bad.
That
Yeah, I
would've
never
been
brought it.
hilarious.
Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy.
Was it a
Yeah.
Windows machine?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's actually a Linux. I'm on that Linux.
Linux
drive.
Am I? Can you guys hear me? Is my
Yeah.
mic
Yes,
on?
Yeah, I
you're
can hear
on,
you.
bro.
Ah!
So that's
Okay.
that's my only story of how I had low self-esteem.
If it
and
was
I
Windows,
faked it
you
till I
can
made
you
it.
can change the default sounds on Windows. I did that when I was a kid. I made mine like the scene from The Matrix at the end where he's like, "I know you're out there. I can hear you now." You know what I mean? At the
That's
end when he's on
pretty
the
long.
phone, and then he's like, "I want to show them a world." Blah blah blah. Blah. And it was so long, and every time
Every
I started my computer, that entire speech would go, and like there were times when I
Would
like
you get
couldn't
sick
mute.
of that?
It's just funny. I don't know. I remember being in the library and it was like, "I know you're out there. I can hear you now." And some girl was just like, "What the hell?" And I was like, "Sorry, I can't mute until the computer starts up."
Damn.
That is funny.
Yeah, I had some.
Boy,
like,
oh boy.
had
What
some
a way
good
to
sounds.
go, am I right?
Am I right?
Ah.
So should we start off with that, or should we do
So if for everyone who didn't watch the last episode, we made a challenge, I guess, for ourselves.
Are we doing it now, or are we gonna do
Let's
some
do it right
reactions
now. No, let's do it right now.
We don't have that many people. I feel like
Well,
you know.
doesn't
There's
matter.
enough.
Do
We
it
got
now.
enough. Let's do it.
Let's do
Let's
it
do
now.
let's do reactions.
Let's do it
Let's
now.
do reactions.
Let's do it. 2 against
2
1.
Sorry.
2
No.
against 1.
Those are the
That's how
rules.
it goes.
Guys,
That's
come
how
on,
it
come
goes.
on.
So
Be real, be
the
real.
whole idea is, for those of you that didn't tune in, what we do is we get there's a subreddit called Reverse Jokes where they give you a punchline of a joke. And I think we're going to have to think a little bit longer and harder for the next one, because I don't know if this was the best. But the idea is we get the punchline, and then we all three have a week to decide, or a week to create a joke around that punchline.
Curran said, "Wait for the overtime to finish."
No,
Overtime.
shut up.
Let's start with reactions.
No, dude, Jay, doesn't matter.
So then
reverse
the
jokes.
idea
Who cares
is
about
that
8, 9?
once we get enough of these jokes,
cares about
one
8,
of us
9
is going to go on to, we're going to perform it live and record it and show you guys all the results. And
So-
we're also going
yeah.
to like workshop. We're going to decide which one of our jokes
Does-
now is good.
Does everyone
and
have
which
a
one-
joke?
Yes. I
So-
have
Who
a
would
joke.
like? Who wants to go first?
No. Wait,
You
wait,
do.
Wait. I have a couple questions about
Okay.
this.
What?
So basically, we're gonna do all these reverse jokes, or we'll just pick a topic. Or
shit.
Stop doing that.
Yes.
I know. Don't hype him up.
so
Trust
here's
me.
don't hype. Hey, don't hype up
hype him
Brad.
up.
Hey,
Once you get
your
once you get
only
Brad,
father-
father,
a beast.
you're your only father, and you don't want to hype up your only the
For
guy
all-
that
for
gave you
anyone
life.
who's watching, my dad is in the chat for the first time. He's able to send comments and stuff.
Brad
And-
the dad.
And
Let's-
they're hyping him up. Jay and Will are hyping him up, and some people in the chat are hyping him up. And if you hype that man up too much, he's gonna take over control. I'm telling you, you're
whoop.
creating a beast.
Brad the shit.
Okay?
Oh, I heard his dad.
You think
jokes.
I get
Yeah.
my
I know
narcissism
he's a
from
beast.
myself? That is inherited, okay? So just watch out.
Nature, it's
What
nurture, not
questions-
nature.
Just watch
What
out.
questions did you have?
Oh, so basically, I get the premise. It's reverse jokes. They
Yep.
should have called the subreddit Seacodge, right?
Don't know
Reverse
what that
jokes?
means.
Reverse jokes.
Oh, that's too
Yeah.
too much.
You're like, please don't ever.
Yeah.
Where's
that's
that
terrible.
monkey gif where he's like,
Boom.
and he's like pissed.
Rim
and
shot?
He's not like happy at all.
Nice
so,
one.
so
Okay.
yeah, what my question was, okay, so we're each gonna do a joke every week.
Yep.
All three of us will do.
Okay.
We'll prepare for the same topic.
Yep.
We pick one.
Yep.
Of
So-
the winner, and then at the end of X amount of time, all the winning jokes get compiled into a set, and we have
Yes.
to do like a 2 to 3 minute set of just
Sure.
those
Yeah,
jokes.
and we're
Fair
also
enough.
gonna like work
Okay.
once we find the joke that we like out of the 3 for that week. We'll workshop it a little and see if there's any ideas or different things to change. Kind of maybe describe the philosophy if that's needed, and then we just go from there.
So
I think
who performs them though?
We don't know
one
yet.
of us.
We
One of
don't know
us.
yet. We'll figure that out later.
It would be cool if all of us had to do this at a different place, and we
that
just,
would be
I don't know
also
about
interesting.
that.
that would be cool.
But then
Ah.
it's a little redundant
It is
and it's
redundant.
a little bit,
So
but it'd be different.
the
But
punchline from last week is "What a way to go." I personally think the punchline is so difficult this
What
week
a
because
way to go.
"What a way to go" is not funny. When you're, especially if you're talking death or something, it's really not funny.
that's funny. It's
it-
funny. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't think it is, Jerry.
Just kidding. It's funny. Cry him out.
No, Jerry.
so, Neil, how about you start us off?
You want
wanna
me
go
to
first?
start?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have "What a way to go" in
So I
the
guess
joke,
the
but it's
chat-
not necessarily the
chat's gonna
punchline.
That's
vote,
okay.
right? The chat's
It
We're
doesn't
also
matter.
gonna joke.
They can leave
we'll
a
also
comment.
Vote. Yeah, leave a comment who you think.
And
is,
if you're not watching
which one you
live,
like.
leave a comment with the name of the person. You can put an R if you think it's me, if you're a writer. Okay,
you
R's
wanna
in the
go
chat
full
for the
R,
writers.
put it
R
there.
for the writer.
You never
And
go
then
full
if you
writer.
like
You
Wills,
never go
just
full
put
writer.
Wills and J. You can put the letter
Okay,
J.
let's hear
Here's
it.
the thing.
Okay.
Neil.
What?
Before we start,
Oh
Yeah.
God.
I feel like my joke's gonna get me canceled. Is your joke like
No, not really.
okay?
I mean, it's not controversial. Isn't that what stand-up typically is?
You got to
the
push
funny
the edge.
stand-up is
You
pushing
gotta-
the edge.
You got to be on the edge.
You remember the whole miscarriage joke?
Yeah.
That was
good.
Oh, I remember
That was
that.
good. That's a
What
We
ends
all
with the
remember
word?
that.
all time.
What
Oh,
ends
we
with
know it.
marriage?
What starts with
What
an
do
M?
men? What do
You
men?
don't even know.
I forgot. What do men
What, no,
love?
what starts with an M
Wait, wait.
and ends in arriage.
What starts with an M and ends with marriage? That's right. You guessed it. Miscarriage.
Nice one.
All right, wait.
Okay, so let's hear your actual joke.
I love that you guessed it.
It's so so funny. Okay.
Men's favorite word.
Anyway.
All right.
Men's favorite word.
Without
That's
further
right.
ado,
all right, here we go.
Neil's joke.
Ready? My wife recently left me. Yeah. Yeah. She wanted me to be more in touch with my feminine side. So I crashed the car. Then I ignored her all day for no reason. What? Yeah. She ended it with me in a very 2022 way. She left me a goodbye letter that only consisted of a wordle. And the word was divorce. What a way to go.
That was funny.
That's what I
Except the only thing that I
That's
don't
what
like
I got.
about is,
Come on, give me a round of applause. Clap it up for me.
I liked it.
Clap it up.
The only thing I didn't like is that
The presentation?
Wordle is only 5 words, and so divorce isn't. So then, like,
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I don't know Wordle at all.
Yeah.
I just know that's like
Wordle's
a big
actually
thing
pretty
right
fun.
now.
Yeah,
But she left me a Wordle as like
That's
my
funny.
letter,
Yeah.
the letter of goodbye, and it's divorce. The word is divorce. Like, how funny is that?
yeah,
I realize
like
that's
that.
funny.
It's funny.
I feel like
we
you gotta
could
trim it a little. Because it kind of went one direction.
Well,
and
if
then
it
went
wasn't
another
what a
direction.
way to go, I would have never gone with the Wordle. I would have
Yeah.
ended it at
That's the interesting thing about
I
this.
ignored
is
her
it
all day for no
forces-
reason,
Yeah.
or I ignored her for all day for no reason.
Okay.
That's kind of funny, right?
Yeah.
I could definitely manipulate it.
Chat loves it.
I crashed the car. I
Chat
crashed
loves
the
it.
car is so funny. I thought it was
Yeah.
so funny. Anyway,
Wait,
Yeah,
I crashed-
misogyny is
that is funny.
it is funny. She told me to
Being
be.
I feel like
more
you
like-
should just
Man,
I had
I
cut the
I had
Wordle
a-
part out
I have-
and then just go
Well,
to
I
that.
had to use what a way to go. That's why the only way
Yeah,
I could do
but-
that. I couldn't do the joke without that.
I
Exactly,
agree.
see?
No,
But someone
there's
could die in the car crash
yeah.
somehow.
Oh, and she dies. And that's not funny.
That's a little
My
too
wife
hard.
died in a car crash because she told me
Yeah.
to seem
I think there's you could
gain
either
more of my feminine side.
Fenneman?
Feminine.
You could
that
either-
Irish car bomb, bro. I haven't eaten in a while. And that was not.
I
I
think-
Oh, there's pizza if you want.
think.
I
Grab a
think
slice.
later.
Grab a slice.
In
I
the middle of the
think-
show.
Slice, Jerry.
You think what?
there could either be a different word there or the same kind of thing. You could still riff on that to have what a way to go. Like what else would be ended? Like I got hashtag canceled or something.
Well,
Or who knows?
No, the
I mean,
Wordle
yeah.
thing will work. I just got to find a 5-letter word.
Yeah,
now that I
exactly.
know
I think
that,
so,
I think
too.
that'd be even
Yeah.
better. But okay, that was
Nice
mine.
one.
What is yours?
Cool.
Thank you.
Do you want to go?
everybody.
Do you want me to go, or you want to go last, Jay?
I'll go last.
Okay.
And the punchline is, what a way to go. Will,
Right,
let's
Will.
hear your joke.
Okay. COVID made a lot of things more efficient and sanitary, and I think the Catholic Church could take notes. More specifically, receiving the sacrament. For thousands of years, every churchgoer waits in line to have the same priest touch the same host, wafer, and put it in your mouth. Then everyone drinks out of the same glass, receiving the blood of Christ, where all they do is wipe it off with the cloth before the next person. To save time and be more hygienic, I want to introduce Our Lord and Savior Mobile, Catholicism for the 21st century, where everyone gets their own serving that they can take at church, at home, or wherever they feel God's calling. Some might not like the idea, but what would Jesus say? Probably, what a way to go.
No. Did not land. Did not land. One, extremely long. If there was a good punchline to that, I would have been happy with it. I just didn't. Why would God say, what a way to go?
Well, there was 3 different
Wait,
things.
Jesus say what a way.
I mean,
Jesus
what did
said
he
what a
say?
way to go.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah.
There's
It's like a
I
non
saw it
sequitur.
2 different ways. I saw it how, and it could be presentation too, but it's like what a way to go. You're bringing Catholicism into the 21st century. You're being safety conscious. Jesus is like, yeah, man, cool. But then it's also, I was thinking of saying it like, what a way to go. So it's like to go, to take out, where he was saying that like part of him is now take out.
Oh,
go.
as in to go.
What a
Yeah,
way
to go.
Oh, it's a pun.
But do you think? But do you see that how how
hard-
complicated that
No, it
is
wasn't.
though?
There's
I think
a lot
if
of
When you
things
have to
there.
You have to
explain
say
it
mo-
that
after
much,
you
it's
say-
not.
you
It's,
say
I say you
mobile.
gotta keep it.
Yeah,
Keep it
exactly.
simple for us stupid
if you
guys.
say what would
I did. I said
you didn't keep it simple. That was
I did.
very
No.
Repeat
It
it.
wasn't.
Go back.
No, I'm not. I'll just repeat that one line. I said I want to save time to be more hygienic, and I want to introduce Our Our Lord and Savior Mobile, Catholicism for the 21st century.
I would cut out Catholicism for the 21st century.
Yeah. But it wasn't that funny.
No, I would
wasn't
put that.
funny.
I would put that before. I'd be like Catholicism. I want to bring Catholicism in the 21st
You know-
century.
Yeah.
Something mobile.
Jay, you know
Yeah.
what you're
What would
trying to
Jesus
do?
say? What a way to go.
Yeah.
And then
Jay,
kinda
you know what you're
emphasize
doing
it.
though? You're trying to revive a man who's dead. Okay?
Jesus,
Like
When
Jesus?
The joke.
he's risen.
No.
The joke is risen.
Not in this. No, the joke did not rise. The joke is still dead.
Well,
That's what I
maybe
think.
you're just not an intellectual. Or
I
maybe,
don't know.
No, I think it was
Current-
just a
How
bad
How do you
joke.
dislocate your knee? There's no such thing as that.
There is a thing. All right, what's yours?
Dislocate your knee.
So
Where
right
does
now,
it go?
am I the leader in the clubhouse as far as the joke goes?
Maybe.
Sure.
Okay. Jay,
All right. So here's my job. I'm gonna get canceled for this.
go ahead. Take it.
So my cousin recently came out as trans.
Okay.
So I had to explain to my elderly great grandmother what trans means.
Nice one.
She asked, "How's your cousin Jacob doing?" I said, "No, great grandmama. Jacob is his dead name." She said, "Dead name?" With a quizzical look in her eye. "What's a dead name?" I says, "Listen here, great grandma. Jacob transitioned into a woman and now goes by the name Jennifer and uses the pronouns she and her. Her old name, Jacob, is her dead name." She furrowed her brow and looked at me confused and asked, "Jay, what does it mean to transition?" I chuckled to myself and I said, "Oh, it's really quite simple, great grandmama. Jennifer, as I'll refer to her for the rest of this joke, had a series of medical procedures called sex reassignment surgery, specifically vaginoplasty or vulvoplasty, or simply just bottom surgery. It's actually quite fascinating. Vaginoplasty is a procedure in which a surgeon uses skin from the penis and scrotum to form the inner and outer labia of the vagina. Then the surgeon creates a new opening for the urethra to allow Jennifer to urinate. Finally, the surgeon takes the tissue of the foreskin to build the new opening of the vagina, also called the introitus. Jennifer also had an orchiectomy. Do you know what that is, great grandma?"
Turned it into an orc.
So she said, "No, oh my, no, I don't know what that is." And I said, "Well, of course you don't, you old transphobic bitch." No, I'm just kidding. I didn't say that. I said, "Well, Grandma, an orchiectomy is the removal of Jennifer's testicles, which has the benefit of simplifying her hormone regime later on. Removing the testicles lowers the dosage of estrogen that she needs to take daily, and in doing so, Jennifer may lower her chances of developing blood clots or other health problems associated with high doses of estrogen." No, she interrupted me. I get all that, but are you saying that the surgeon removed Jacob's penis and then his name died on the operating table? And I said, "Yeah, that's correct." And she goes, "Oh, what a way to go."
That was probably one of the best one-liners I've ever heard.
That was something. That was really something.
I dedicate that joke to Norm Macdonald, one of my favorite one-liner writers. I tried to write a Norm Macdonald style joke there.
Good one. I think what we found from this
All right.
is that there
simpler-
is, well, maybe I think what we found is that we need to pick better punchlines, something that we can work with.
Less
Because
is
it can't
Less
possibly.
is more.
You didn't like the joke?
I thought it was funny when you were going so in depth about trying to explain to what you're
That's the
explaining
joke,
to your
basically.
grandma. That was the joke.
Yeah.
And that was it. But having to memorize that on stage is going to be hard.
That's why I wrote it too, because I was like,
Yeah.
whoever performs this is going to
If
remember.
you have to
all these
perform
things.
that, you
The
have
joke
to
is
be
so
like
long.
a doctor. You have to be a doctor who does that. It is so descriptive. It's funny that you're being J by 0.5 now.
Yes!
No,
Curran
no,
is
but
not the.
That is not happening.
I win
He's
by
asking.
0.5.
He's
I
asking.
win by 0.5.
Yeah, question?
Asking. That was
No.
a question mark. I don't think that was a rating.
You did laugh, though. What did you laugh?
I was laughing at how descriptive you were being about it, but there was no punchline.
What a way to go.
Why would she say what a way to go?
Because his name
'Cause he
died.
died on the
his
table?
name is dead.
What a way to go. But I think Jesus.
But
would
what a way to
do
go
a
is
better
not a
job of
but do you
that.
see how what a way to go is not a funny punchline? Do
Well,
we
'cause
see
it's
it now?
It's a dead name.
Well, even any way you
So
put
it's
it, what a
dead.
way to go is just not. You can't make a good.
I guess
joke
the
out
premise
what
of
a
the
way
joke
to go.
was supposed to be like, if it's a dead name, how did it die?
Yeah.
And then just like, what a way to go would
See,
be.
and then the
I
thing
don't know.
for me, I don't know.
Am I
I think
canceled?
there's no. I think
No,
that's fine.
That wasn't bad
Um,
at all.
I didn't think it was. I went after Chappelle. Like, I'll do a real trans joke.
There was, yeah, exactly. There was a couple things though that then I had some tags that I built in that then maybe, well, they still, I don't know, work. But then it's like everything to do with the hygiene. It's like, luckily the priest at least washes his hands before, but he doesn't use soap. And he definitely doesn't wash it for 30 seconds.
Let's do a poll.
What's the next?
Let's do a poll.
There's
for
not
the
enough
joke.
people.
Well, it'll
If
be
you like it,
informative.
if you like whoever you think's is best, you write the name. That's it. If you're live, if you're
Yeah,
not
vote,
live,
Brad.
if you're not live,
You can, poll.
if you're not
Like
live,
it's
no.
yes or no. It's only yes or no, so we can't
If you're
do
not
that.
live,
Add
leave
options.
a
See
comment.
what happens
If you're
you
not
press
live, leave a comment.
Current ball at cancel J. Oh, come on. Say add option.
No.
Add option. Add option. Add option. Press the add option. Nice one.
Put
Now you
Will
say
one.
will. Now you put.
Neil.
Yeah, nice one. Nice one. Nice one. Neil can be no. That's fine. Okay. Did win.
God, this is so
Win?
hard.
Who win? Who's Joey? It's coming, folks.
Whose joke win?
Yes,
Nice.
good.
Okay, Brad, we got one.
Neil
one
was
for Neil.
funniest.
All right,
no
guys.
doubt.
Misogyny isn't funny.
No doubt. No doubt.
It
Let's
was-
get another. Do you have another line for next week? So
Let's
we can get something going.
I can pull that up.
We gotta end the poll. So that was it. That was reverse jokes, our newest and greatest segment.
We're very new at this, so it may not be great out the gate, but we're gonna work on it. Like I was saying,
Sorry.
what a way to go is very tough to work with. I
What?
think
It was
Neil's
just the
best
top
too.
You know how
one.
long I worked on this joke?
Top two. is
Okay,
me.
here's none of these. I think we need to get something from our audience because none of
We
these
need
are
a
good.
women's
Look,
perspective.
Unfortunately, he's
Tell me what it is.
Okay, unfortunately, he's bisexual, but I had to take a shit.
What?
But I had to take a shit.
Dude, calm down. I just wanted to ask if I could use that back scratcher.
Is the punchline? Unfortunately, he's bisexual, but I had to take
No.
a shit.
No,
Because
no,
that's the
no.
hardest
Different ones.
punchline
No.
I've ever heard in my
No,
life.
both are.
And then my pants fell down vigorously. Like none of these are good.
No, fuck Reddit, dude. Reddit's
Yeah.
full of morons. Let's just
Will that be for here to go?
Will that be for here to go?
chat?
No, that's
Stop
too
voting,
similar to.
Stop voting for
I'm just
Neil.
going to use the same.
Chat.
I'm just
listen.
going to use the same joke. God.
Okay, why don't we do this? You guys, we're gonna crowdsource a come tell us a punchline and we will do it. Brad, this is your chance.
And we have some time. We're going to move on to our other segments. So feel free to type out a funny. I'll take both. That could be all right.
Oh God.
I'll take both.
Okay. Should
I'll
we do
take
it?
both.
I'll take
All right.
both.
Yes, I'll take both. I'll take both.
Oh, these are horrible.
Choppy feed.
I'll take both.
I'll take both. Okay.
Can you pull up the feed on your phone, Neil?
Was someone
What?
voted for Will? Who voted for Will?
We're doing
I mean,
another
what the-
poll. That there's not even enough votes to cover all the candidates. What the hell? How did I
Jay.
lose? My joke is
Well,
objectively the
Curran
best.
and my dad said me, so that's two already.
Who voted for
that's
Will?
one. I don't know. Somebody did.
Someone smart. Someone that's intellectual.
Choppy.
Curran, get a better
That's no
Wi-Fi.
moon.
Maybe you should.
That's my wife. These are horrible.
That's the worst punchline
You
I've
know
ever
why?
heard in my
Because
life.
Reddit people aren't funny.
That's a good point.
Actually, they are kind of funny.
They're actually really
They're
funny.
witty.
There's some funny.
They're not funny at making.
So we need to get off our phones. I think
Curran,
it's working
stream
fine.
looks fine.
I think it's because you're double streaming, Curran. And Barry. This is.
Curran, it
Can't
looks
hear.
fine, bud.
It tasted like chicken. Which one did you like, Neil?
Can't hear.
Brad, is Brad actually saying it's choppy because
No, I think he's messing around.
Brad,
We can hear each other
Yeah,
fine.
This show's
We have a
off the
warning
rails.
though. Can we change the? I just spit everywhere.
that
Can we change
that warning's always there, Will.
No, it comes off.
I need another car bomb. I need another
Yeah.
10 car bombs.
Yeah,
This is the worst.
you're a loser.
Why,
Okay,
'cause
let's
you
move on
lost?
to the next one. Let's move on to the
I
next.
can't
segment.
believe my joke, my hilarious joke that I spent so long.
It was so
on.
long, dude.
That's the joke.
It felt like you were telling us, it felt like you were reading a book.
And there needs to be more. There
felt
needs
like-
to be funny things all along the way.
Why
And
are you telling
it's
him that?
not
You're the
funny.
same thing.
It's not funny.
You're the
not
exact
funny.
same thing.
You're not funny.
There was
Both of you
nothing
are funny.
funny.
I'm funny. I'm funny. I know funny. You know nothing.
Did you hear what I was going to add, Neil? The washing of the hands. That the priest at least washes his hands, but it sucks because
None of them are funny. Let's
because
just move
there's
on.
no.
Mine was funny.
Neil. The priest watches.
Dad, you gotta
Neil,
leave the-
Neil,
you gotta
listen
leave
to
the
me,
video.
you fucker.
People are having trouble with the connection, you idiot.
Okay.
Shut up.
Well, I'm trying to talk to you, and you're just
We're
talking
not
over
funny.
me. Neil.
I'm getting another drink.
What?
The priest washes his hands,
Yes.
but unfortunately, there isn't holy soap, so he just uses water. It's funny. That's you guys just don't
you're
understand
just too
comedy.
nerdy. No, you're just too like
it's-
keep it for the common man. You're going because how many people know Catholicism? How many? How many? Honestly, Will, why are you going so niche?
Because
You're gonna lose half your crowd.
That's why I'm trying to
Keep it general.
You know that people
Everyone
stand in
knows
line,
women
right?
can't drive. That's why it's funny, dude.
Do me too.
That was a joke. Women can drive, kind of.
No, just yeah, and just clear out that nastiness. What a great episode, am I right? And also,
Will segment drives us apart.
and it'll get better and better.
It's not stand-up
If I have to-
hour. It's stand-up. You got a 30-second joke. You need
5
to get.
minutes.
Yeah, but your joke took 5 minutes.
No, it didn't.
Yes, it did.
It was a couple minutes.
Okay, too
His
long.
did.
Okay,
But
too
mine
long.
would have multiple punchlines.
But it wasn't funny throughout.
Just because you don't think it's funny doesn't mean it's
Did
not
you think
funny.
it was funny?
Did you wash it?
Obviously, the people don't think it's funny
Yeah, I
either.
said to wash it. Look at this literally chunk. And you just... Come on, bro. What's wrong with you?
So, Will, who do you think?
Are you gonna... you took out your shot glass.
I don't want to touch your glass.
Jesus.
Will, who's winning March Madness?
Kansas.
Canada. That's a good pick. I'm proud of you. That's a nice
I
pick.
should not have done that.
That's like a realistic winner. Jay, who's winning March? Duke?
North Carolina.
Oh, North Carolina. That's a sleeper. Can't understand any of this. You got to leave the stream and come back. I guess it's very choppy, and you have to leave the show and come back into it.
Let's delete this.
That's literally.
This is what we
the
get for trying to
funniest
do
line
this
of
during
the
March
episode.
Madness. I mean,
Funniest-
I'm so focused on basketball right now. I don't.
Funniest
I'm
line
out.
of the
I'm like-
episode. Let's delete this.
So let's. You know what, Jay? How are we gonna do the videos if the computer's over there?
I'm gonna go over there.
Oh my
And
God!
I'll stand over there.
The deleted episode has come back to haunt us.
Brad, you're bad luck, Brad.
Why are you blaming
You're
on
jinxing us.
him? Why? Because his son is the funniest on the show? Wow, now you're going at the dad. That's fucked up, Jay.
Guinness
That's
sucks.
sad.
I'm just rigging.
Yeah, it
I'm just
sucks.
joshing. I'm just joshing him.
It sucks, dude.
I
Guinness
can do it from
actually
here.
sucks.
How about I slowly hand it over? Like this.
No. Just leave it because the camera's on it. Will.
Oh, look at Jay. Hey, guys.
I apologize for anyone who's watching this episode. It's
Yeah,
not
we're
our
gonna-
best.
we're
No,
gonna-
this is our best episode ever. Look, we got 2 viewers. Oh, someone's calling
This is
me.
a disaster.
Who was that?
So, how about the
Kansas,
Rockies?
Will, did you just call me?
Did I? No.
Hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
So
let's
Neil's
go,
got
let's
issues?
let's
Yeah.
To end the show?
To end the
So
show.
what are we gonna do? Are we gonna rap? Are we gonna react?
We're actually like 40
React?
minutes in. It's kind of.
Yeah, but like the
We can end
first
this.
20 minutes were us trying to figure
Yeah,
out the
it's true.
camera.
What current events? Actually, guys, do you know what I found? That I also think. I think why I think it's so funny. It's like the same thing. Ari Shafir when he's talking about Judaism. I didn't know any of that, but then and maybe I just wasn't funny, or it sounds like I wasn't funny, so it's not interesting. But this comedian did the same thing about Judaism. He was brought up Jewish, obviously, and he was telling us about the different rituals they have, but in a funny way. And I thought it was awesome because I was learning
Okay.
and I was laughing.
But
That's
your kind of.
that I'm only
I-
missing.
Do you want to?
love,
You want to go to a
live, and
comedy
love.
show to learn?
Yes.
You do?
Wow.
That's your type of comedy. I don't want to go learn. And he knows a lot about Ari. Is he Jewish?
You're not listening to anything I'm saying, right?
Yeah, I am. Is he Jewish?
What part of he's Jewish, so
Okay.
he knows a lot
so
about
he knows
Judaism,
a lot about
don't
it.
you
You're
get?
not Catholic, therefore
I
you don't
am
know a lot
Catholic.
of-
I'm confirmed Catholic.
Really?
Yes.
But you're not like
When I was in high school. What? I went.
You don't do it now.
Same with Ari. Ari isn't currently practicing.
What if he is?
I went to church every single Sunday.
Okay.
From the age of like 0 to 18.
Okay.
And I also went to Wednesday
Okay.
Bible study.
So what happened with
and
your
I
joke
got
then?
confirmed. Well,
Fell apart.
that doesn't have anything to do with my knowledge of Catholicism.
Yeah, because
that,
you would have made it
that
funny
has
if you
everything to
knew
do
about
with
it.
you not listening to
No, you
words.
lose your audience.
Grabbing my mic.
It's a niche audience.
So guys,
Nice chairs.
did you know that an asteroid the half of the size of a giraffe struck Earth off the coast of Iceland?
No.
Did you guys hear about this?
What happened?
Yeah, wasn't it like 2 hours after they discovered though?
Yeah. And you know it burnt up in Earth's atmosphere 2 hours after it was spotted as well.
Oh, so it didn't hit.
The thing that it did hit, it hit like it made a
I thought
it
it
made
burned
like
in the
a-
atmosphl.
yeah, but like you know it made like an
The thing
explosion
that was
in the
cool is that
atmosphere.
it was
So
also
it didn't actually land.
I don't think so.
the thing that was cool is it
well,
was
what the
also
heck?
spotted like a giraffe.
The thing that always like gets me though is why?
crazy
How do
thing is
they
actually a
Why would
giraffe.
they say half the size of a giraffe here? Like
I
why?
don't know.
It just makes it sound so.
Because giraffes are known to be kind of big.
Jay, it's a little
But they're oblong.
Have you seen them in person?
Jay,
Yeah,
They're big.
I have.
Jay.
They're long.
It's a little thing called
What?
wait for it. Extremism? No. Hyperbole, where they like they blow up
Hey,
stuff
Dad.
bigger than it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but like half the size
Half
of a
of a
giraffe
giraffe.
is what? Like they could just say like the size of a horse. Isn't like a horse?
Or can't you
or
can't you say
anything?
a car?
Or 10 feet across, or
A car
3 feet
works
across,
better.
or
An
5 feet across.
elephant, a whale,
Not you don't have to be an animal. It doesn't have to be an animal at all, Will.
a
That's my
whale,
point. They could
a
just
lion.
give feet. Do people
we
not?
got rhinos.
What do
we
you
got Bears.
What do you know more intuitively? 5 feet or half the size of a giraffe?
I'm about a quarter size of a grizzly
it's
bear.
a wild. But you know what? You know why it doesn't matter? Because this article doesn't matter. So the title of the article doesn't matter.
It's
So
alertism.
Because it's
Extremism?
just basically saying
it just sums up how bad the article is. It's the
Yeah.
title of the article. What the verbiage used, that should already be like, why am I even reading this? Because this
Yeah.
article, it didn't do
It
anything.
says-
It didn't hit. If it would have hit the surface
It
and
still
like
wouldn't have
caused
done too
damage,
much.
I know. But if at least it didn't even do that, it just burned
Yeah.
the atmosphere. So why
Yeah.
is that interesting? Is what I'm
because they
like,
want to
what is
get people scared and they want to get
Oh, God.
people thinking
Camera.
about giraffes up in the sky.
Giraffes in the chat. Giraffes in the chat.
Okay, nice.
Well, I
one.
was gonna
So-
say. Well, I was gonna say like, do you guys ever worry that like an unknown asteroid will just slam into Earth?
Yeah.
Does that freak you out?
it doesn't
Nah.
freak me out because if it
We have no
happens, it
control.
happens. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a couple great movies on it.
I think there are people that do this for a living, and I think they so-called discovered it 2 hours before, but it was probably they discovered because it's so dang small. It was only half the size of
Yeah.
a
The
The
giraffe.
sensors,
from
the
what I
sensor,
hear.
the sensor can only detect full giraffe-sized asteroids.
It's gotta be a
Three-quarter.
giraffe. Exactly. The sensor uses a giraffe scale, so that's how they knew it was half the size of a giraffe.
NASA's like, how many giraffes long is this spaceship? How many giraffes long is the ISS? And they're like 17.4, Bill.
This is.
That's all the giraffe material I had for the show.
I say you can probably. I would give these
God.
these emojis half a giraffe.
Wait,
Alright.
These are not
I only
good.
pulled
I
this up
didn't
because
know
I'm
that,
like,
though.
the LinkedIn emojis are literally the worst reaction emojis. That's the only thing I have to
Yeah,
say about
don't
this.
care. Move
Celebrate,
on.
support, love, and
Actually, it's great. I
care.
really like this. I like the insightful because it makes me think of a light bulb. And that's usually what people think. Actually, there
I
is
deleted my
There is
LinkedIn.
something. Oh, I
Really?
still have
Why?
mine.
Yeah, because it's dumb.
Well,
I don't-
because Neil's a company
why
man
do I
now.
want to see? Well,
He's
yeah.
he's a union.
Oh, you work
man.
for the government.
He
You have
ain't
no
going-
future
He
career.
ain't going
Right,
nowhere.
I'm dead
You're
on
at
the
a dead
inside.
end. You're at a literal dead
I'm
end.
dead on the inside. So,
there's
why
a-
would I want to have fun?
There's
on
a
some
couple
LinkedIn?
things that I want to talk about here. I watched this TED Talk from the guy that's done the most New York Times covers. And he was talking about how everyone is so advanced at like picking up on visuals and how his job is to abstract an image and make it like its basic form with still conveying a message. So it was really good. Well, you guys are staring at me like I should stop talking.
No,
so
I
guess
didn't even look at you. I
You're
didn't
saying
even
there's
look
a
at
new,
you.
okay, he's trying to abstract what?
He's trying to abstract an image. So you could draw a bloody heart. So his example was a bloody heart with a realistic arrow in it. People are going to look at that and be like, that's weird, right? Like you might, but then if you take it back and you just have a normal heart shape like those with an arrow going through it, you're like, okay, love. But then he fully abstracts it to the point where it's just a red box with a black arrow through it. And so it's like that doesn't make sense. So there is always a happy medium between realism and abstraction. And you kind of like that's where art is. Trying to make
How the hell did we get there from LinkedIn emojis? How did we get there?
because it was a heart
That's
shape.
unbelievable. No,
I get what you're saying
You know
with
what?
emoji makers.
Props to you. My mind can't think like that. That's an I don't know how
Built
you got
different.
there. That journey to that story is
LinkedIn emojis where art lives.
yes.
I think that's the summary of that topic. Great. That was a good
All
one.
right. What's
though.
next?
Love that. Love that.
Love that for us.
Introspection.
Let's keep going.
Oh, do you guys ever go on like Wall Street bets?
No.
I just saw this. I just saw I got a bunch of rewards and stuff.
I saw. What is it? What can you do with these rewards? that they
Nothing.
give you?
It's you pay money to buy something fake that like something
Guys.
virtual that you don't get anything from. So a lot of people
Sounds
say
like a
it's
good
for
strategy
losers.
by Reddit.
Yeah.
He's talking about all these little
Great
emojis at the
strategy.
top.
But look at that. His mama.
200K. So lost porn. They call it lost porn. Lost porn is when you lose money, and people who like bet or people who are like really deep into stocks on Reddit, they'll post like their biggest losses, and everyone will like.
200K to 9,000. I lost all the money my grandma gave me before she died.
96.18%.
Dude, look at the comments. The
What
comments
did he invest in?
rip this guy apart.
I wish he.
We're approaching stupidity levels that shouldn't even be possible.
I mean, they've proven that they just take a monkey and have it throw darts at a board, and it does better than most people on Robin's
Take
Take
what you have left and get a vasectomy.
Are you sharing this with them? Can they see it?
Yeah, I think so.
No, they just see stools. No, Neil, they can see it. Yeah, they can see it.
Oh God, this is just so ridiculous.
Yeah.
Okay, move on.
I wish I knew what he invested
Forget
in. because-
spitting. Your grandma's doing somersaults and kickflips in her grave.
See,
All right.
it's funny. Okay, next.
I
Yeah,
love
that's,
this though. All right, you guys don't like
You
You
this?
know, Reddit.
It's good, but
Reddit,
let's
there's
not
all,
let's
no, there's
not
this
go off of
misconception that
other
all these
people's
Redditors
content.
are like really good at stocks and stuff. I love that they post their losses because this happens more often than not.
Dude,
you
everyone
hear
is just
about the
calling
wins,
that guy a
you never
moron.
hear about the losses.
And some people
Never.
are like
If you're
looking
what?
at that
I
guy's
bet
thing.
you always see people's wins. You never see their losses. They don't
in
post the
stocks
losses.
and gambling.
Everything I'm saying.
Some people
Yeah.
are just like, dude, this actually makes me depressed. Like your grandmother worked her whole
He
life
took
to
a
save.
risk. I bet if he was right, he'd probably be a millionaire, but he wasn't, and now he's not.
Now he's a loser who wasted his grandmother's
He was
life's work.
greedy.
He's a cuck beta B.
He was greedy, brother.
Oh, did you guys see this?
No,
This is literally the best thing ever.
but we're gonna watch 2 minutes of it.
yeah, we're gonna watch 3 minutes of it, dog.
Oh yeah, because I did see you post a part
I mean,
two.
this show is already in the dumps. Might as well just fucking
Let's
light it
just-
on fire.
All right, guys, you want to light it on fire?
Light
this
it
guy,
on fire.
because this guy's spitting bars and he's
All right.
spitting fire.
The entire Plano,
Oh,
in Texas,
a
in
white
Texas.
guy in a suit spitting
In
bars.
Texas, and in Texas.
This
should be
is
good.
Texas. This is
Let's
Texas
go.
for
Come
you.
on, Texas.
He's like abortion.
I'm the proof. When I'm in a booth, spitting on the mic. Anti-vax. Putin hates all of them blacks. Putin is a bad racist. Put him in the ground, white or brown. And I'm in Plano town. And you know you just
This
got
is the
found.
city council.
I'm a pimp on a blimp. Eating lots of steak and shrimp. No, you can't stop my shine.
I wish he wasn't so loud.
Yeah, I don't even know what he's saying.
And you know I grind and shine. And you know I do it all the time. One more time, I'm teaching class.
Because
This
everyone
is
gets 2
your
minutes no matter what. So
Zelensky is a VIP. Ukraine and
The
I
people
go
in the back
insane.
crack me up so much.
Put a bullet in Putin's
She's just
brain.
trying so
You know
hard not to
that
laugh.
is the plan.
this guy's just a marketing genius. He knows that this was going to go viral. He's like, no one's done this before.
But this is not going to get him votes.
Somebody fight
It's not about
No
votes.
way.
This is
What
the
you say?
public talking to
Doesn't
the
make
city
me
council.
straight
So they
up.
Oh,
give
this is a
everyone.
public guy?
Yeah,
I
they
thought
give
he was like a-
everyone. No,
And
Council member.
he wants to be TikTok famous. So
All right.
okay, that's
He's not
enough,
even
Jay.
funny.
Wait. You gotta
can't
wait till he
do it.
goes off at the end.
Gas prices way too high. For dinner, okay.
See,
I just want to say, I love you. We need to take out Vladimir Putin, like Lindsey Graham said. Thank you, Mayor Mullins. I appreciate the time. Peace. God bless you all.
See, he knew what he was doing
Prime
the whole
sign
time.
on Instagram. Thank you.
Oh, there
Told
it is.
you.
See?
There's
Told
the
you.
plug.
There's the plug.
So Neil, the Jay, let's
but
not
it
give him
wasn't
another.
even good.
So no. So
No offense. That wasn't good, though.
it was funny though.
Was it?
So
I was low.
I
my,
mean, when
my
you-
boss posted that and he was like,
Did you laugh?
No, because
I didn't. I swear I didn't.
I have respect for the dude, like
You gotta
for
listen to the
the
lyrics.
I couldn't
ingenuity
hear what
of
he was
it,
saying.
of thinking like, hey, I can get famous doing this, and like having that foresight. But when someone has the foresight and is doing that kind of thing, then it doesn't come off as authentic. Like it comes across as this guy knows that it's gonna be this outlandish thing and people are gonna report on it.
So maybe instead of us doing it at a stand-up night, we go do it at Denver City Council, our 2-minute
That's
stand-up.
already happened.
Oh, it already has?
There's guys that they just go to the.
"Oh, Neil,
Be
it's-
original,
Neil,
Neil.
there's a
Be original, Neil.
there's a 2-week
Neil,
wait.
that's-
There's a 2-week wait list to get on Denver City Council stand
there
up.
actually?
No, I'm just kidding.
There's
But no, my first reaction. So my boss actually posted that. My first reaction was like, "Who had to follow that guy?" And somebody actually posted who had to follow that guy.
Can y'all smoke weed with the city council? Because I'm trying to get on this. If I could smoke weed, I was trying to join up in the military and stood for World War III.
Just bombing
I
hard.
had got kicked out of the debt program with the Army.
Just bombing
because I had
hard.
failed the drug test. So we need to do something about that because I'm trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? I've been like
Isn't that the
working
same
out.
guy?
I wake up and do
No.
push-ups in the morning and stuff.
Definitely not.
Everyone in
I do, like,
Texas.
He's
sit
wearing
up,
his
push-ups
ID on
and
his
stuff.
chain.
And I've been like getting buff.
So look,
But yeah,
he just like
'cause y'all
bombs
be
for a
getting me
while.
messed up on this child support.
I don't think he's
Explain
buying. I
this.
And
think
then-
he's
You know what
serious.
I'm saying? I've been
And then
getting
look,
lawyers and all this
then he
stuff
goes,
out here, but they ain't
"You
doing
know
nothing
what?
for
I'm gonna
me.
do my
All
rap."
These kids, it's my wallet. You feel?
This isn't real though,
Wallet.
Jay. This
You know what
is
I mean?
fake.
I can't do.
This is
They
all
trying
a
to
setup
make me
as well.
pay
You think a
child
guy?
support Or they gonna lock me up?
I
But
think this
gotta
is real.
buy them new Jordans and
This is
stop.
not real.
My life in the fast lane. I'm Jeff Gordon. New Gucci belt, I'm
This isn't
flexing.
real.
You better be
Let me
recording.
watch it.
I do it for the gram because I'm important. I'm like Barack Obama because we both white. And everyone who disagrees.
Okay.
It's the same thing. They went.
So you think it's
on-
all staged?
Yes, 100%.
But like they still had to go to the city council and
Oh,
do it.
they had to drive down to their local city council, park their car. Get this in a parking lot.
I actually believe
walk
that
in.
guy. I
No,
believe that
no,
guy.
come on.
Have you ever been to Texas?
Have you did you see
That guy
how
looks
big
like everyone in
he
Texas.
has
I
the
imagine,
thing?
is what they're
He
like.
has his driver's license on a chain.
So
He
what?
has 15 kids on a thing. Come on, no,
He's
no.
what you're saying.
I mean, he
Yes.
did a better job than the other guy. I'm more entertained
It's
by that guy.
Well, so yeah, exactly, because it's
Because he did a better job
Jabari
of not
G.
making it so fake.
here. Where are you going? You just played yours and then not the rest of the links. Where are you going, little buddy? Well, you're not
Damn,
just a
Jay,
Jay.
that's savage.
I can switch
So
ya.
for anyone who wants context, we have to send Jay links, and Jay just played his links only right now, and not Will's. I didn't send any this week, but didn't play any.
He's like, well, I guess we're
And
done
he
with
goes,
that
what am I, a
segment.
link slave?
played the funny stuff. I haven't played the funny stuff.
Oh,
let's see
I
what
love
happens.
that.
What
I
happens.
love that. I love that.
Oh, this is amazing. This is
Okay.
Will's weird video.
This is Wacky Will's Weirdo of the Week. Let's go.
Yeah.
We can't play copyrighted music.
Okay. Well, then just watch it. This is the border of India and Pakistan. And so the background is every single day they open up the gate and they have their tallest and brightest, well, no, okay, not brightest, but tallest and strongest soldiers do this dance
haka.
to, and exactly, it's all about intimidation. And so they'll do their dance, and they do this in the morning, and then when the sun goes down, they lower the flags, and they have to do it basically at the exact same time.
Is this every day?
Every single day. And so then they kick, and then they kick.
Are those chicks?
And then they watch them slam that door. No, they're men.
Oh.
They're the strongest and
No,
biggest men.
India and Pakistan hate each other.
Yes,
They
that's
hate
why they
each
do
other.
that.
Man, those cricket matches between them, like World Cup cricket matches between them, that's
Sheesh.
life or death.
Oh
The
man.
whole
People
time I
go
was like,
crazy.
da-da-da-da-da-da.
It's like it's like one of the most watched sports in the world. Did
Yes,
you know that?
I did.
Uh-oh.
Did you actually know?
Paywall.
I did. Yeah.
Paywall,
But,
Will.
I don't
man,
think you did.
I mean, it's huge in all the English country or like British colonies. So
Can we watch that
India-
live every day? The flag ceremony?
I don't
should
know if
watch
you
it on the
can,
show.
but,
I bet you can.
They do have tourists that go there specifically to
watch
it.
that?
Yeah.
I mean, I was intimidated. Were you?
Yeah.
The flexibility was another level. Dude.
And they're tall.
Another
They're
level.
They said that they get the biggest and strongest soldiers
Yeah,
they can.
I like that.
And so then it's just like a
I
go-off
love
team.
you.
Okay.
It's like Captain America. That isn't that the
All
plot of
right,
Captain America?
strong
Co-
arm Frank.
This is
Azar.
great.
But it's paywalled.
No, you just press X.
It's paywalled.
Nice one.
It's
Dang
paywalled.
it. Well,
Scroll down.
No, these are good. These links are great.
Oh, no, that's not good. Okay, so the
Next.
whole
So why does the Denver Post require a subscription for digital access? Well, the expenses associated with
So
creating
I was
unique,
able to
original news
access
content are
it.
significant.
Okay, no stop. So there's this guy.
I googled him though just to set it
who-
up for you.
Oh, thanks. So this strong arm, if you've been in Denver or even Colorado in general, you've seen this guy. He's my god.
He's an MMA fighter.
That's Danny DeVito oiled up. So the strong arm. So what they found, he is suing another practice out of Louisiana, which what they do is they buy Frank Azar strong arm, injury lawyer, all those keywords on Google. So when someone tries to type it in and go find Frank Azar, it directs them to their site.
yeah.
And then they tell them, they're like, hey, and so because he had his associates call up and they're like, hey, is this Frank Azar? And they just won't answer it. And then they'll just like, hey, tell me more stuff about the accident. And so they process the case instead of funneling it through him. And so they're taking all of his business.
And where do they? But they can't process it out of Louisiana, can
Yes.
they?
Yeah.
What is
But
the
it's a different state. They don't have jurisdiction. Are you sure?
Yeah. I mean,
what
they're
is
doing it.
what does Anna Nicole Smith have to do with him? Do you guys know?
Thrust Frank Azar into the spotlight. Maybe let's not go down that rabbit hole. I have no idea.
got in an
I
accident.
did see in the Reddit comments they said that
Oh my
Frank
God.
Azar 22 years ago got pulled over for drunk driving, was like 2 or 3 times over.
This is this is a photo from
Yeah?
that night.
over the
Yeah.
legal
This is
limit.
from that night.
Got out of his car, tried to run from the cops, went
No.
through a monastery, and was found like hiding behind bushes.
A monastery. What do you mean by
This
that?
guy, the lawyer.
Yes. This was 22 years ago, so they're like, hey, did
How
he
would
pay for his
How
crimes?
would more people not know about that?
Well, people know about it, but it was 22 years ago.
So basically, they're using SEO to steal all his business.
But then it's not uncommon. The same branch in Louisiana is taking. There's a bunch of, and I guess a lot, like there's tiger law. There's all these terms. The hammer, and there's a
Texas Hammer.
There's a Texas hammer.
Yeah, I
so
know.
he became the Louisiana hammer, and they shot. So it's like Better Call Saul. Like,
Jim Adler is his name. The
okay.
Texas
So
Hammer.
how the guy
of
shot his
Houston.
videos, they just shot it the exact same thing with the other lawyer in it, and we're playing.
You
it's
basically
so-
stand in front of an 18-wheeler, and the 18-wheeler crashes into him, and the 18-wheeler crashes, and he's fine.
Oh,
He's
hell
got his
yeah.
hammer. He's a Texas Hammer.
He's the hammer.
It's funny that lawyers would do this to each
Well,
other.
that's-
like you'd think lawyers would know not
That's
to
They're
like.
literally-
literally sneaky snakes,
That
man.
what I put on the Google Docs is lawyers being lawyers because it's just such lawyer stuff. So that was mine.
Love that one.
love
Oh,
that
this
one.
was mine. So yours
Oh,
are
okay,
over.
okay. Oh, yeah. We can close this.
Oh,
we don't
this
need
is
this.
a good one. Wait, whose is this?
This is mine.
Wow, the world's gonna collapse.
Well, that's
What
not,
a prediction!
Well, it's not on the screen. Hold on. My knees hurt from standing up. So I had an idea for a new segment,
I
guys.
knew it. I just knew it.
What?
So easy.
Man, us in these segments. Am I right?
Yeah, this one's gonna be good though. Not like the others. Will.
No, I think that's a guys.
Hey, you
if
two.
we gotta
Let's stay together. We're a
I'm gonna
team.
make sure that we dedicate ourselves and do that segment every week because we have to perform the material.
Okay.
Except I really, if it's me, I
So it
really
seems
don't
like-
want to perform yours.
Seems like it's
Damn
just
it.
gonna be my material.
Yeah.
It's gonna be me writing a segment joke by joke.
Yeah.
Is this what
Yeah.
we're getting at?
Let's see what the real talent has to offer.
Okay.
So I wish we had a real camera, but this is my segment,
Okay.
and I call it comment section. And this, we pick a post and we read through the comments.
Okay.
And I just feel like Joe Rogan just posts so much cringe. I feel like this is just total cringe.
Okay.
Like-
Oh, so Joe Rogan posted this?
Joe Rogan posted in 2040 the world
we
will
can see
collapse.
it.
This MIT computer has confirmed it, and apparently also Isaac Newton predicted it.
In 2040?
So Joe Rogan's, of course, the cringiest caption. If I was a betting man, I would say this computer and that smart fella were probably on to something. So then, do you know who Aubrey Marcus is?
No.
It's like his business partner for his supplement company, and he was one of the founders of Fleshlight. He goes by
hell yeah, brother.
he goes by the
All right,
warrior.
a man I can respect.
He goes by the Warrior Poet on online, which
Okay.
is the worst name ever. So he just basically says some dumb stuff. Oh, the computer and the algorithms and the thinker. It's like, okay, you don't know anything.
He's like, bro, you don't understand
So
my
does
mentality.
he disagrees
Bro,
with
you
Rogan,
don't understand
right?
my mentality.
He
Exactly.
disagrees with Rogan, right?
Yeah, he goes, I've seen
Yeah.
enough shit that doesn't fit an algorithm to have a lot of faith. So he's just like,
But that's so vague. Okay.
The
but the
algorithm.
one comment, oh, life finds a way. This is
Thanks.
the type of cringe. This is the type of cringe
But this
comments.
is, I think Reddit's better for, if we're going to do this, I think,
It's my segment, Will.
well, I'm just taking your segment and making it better.
This one though is the best.
At least they're all
We
verified.
still hold the power to shift this prediction, which if nothing is done, will probably end up being reality. But it's enough of a wake up. We can really create a shift. That's just my hope for this world. Just hope we can get it together.
Well, you do want to hear something. My mom, supposedly in the stars, back in 2016, there's changes in the stars. And that she thought it was going to be Trump or it was going to be
Hillary.
Sanders, Bernie, because there's all this stuff.
Did
has
Isaac
been,
Newton predict that, or
Who knows? That all this stuff is all laid out for a long time, and there's like a lot of shift going on, and I don't know if it's
What's it have
continually
to do
going
with
on.
Bernie Sanders and Donald Trump?
Well, those were like those are anti establishment. And a lot of people, there was the documentary, you guys didn't watch it, but there's this documentary, and the same people that were saying it was all about the establishment and how senators these days, like they've tracked how many of them go from being senators to then becoming lobbyists, and then how much money is getting funneled into lobbying these days. And now that like corporations can be considered people and not corporations. And so this whole idea of like you can just fund your way out of anything if you have enough lobbying. So Bernie and Trump were two guys that were like, no, I don't like this. This isn't the way things should go. And so the farmers that they talked to liked both. But that's kind of getting back to
Speaking
It
of
was an
farmers,
it was an
speaking about farmers, you
anti-establishment
heard
group.
about this daylight
Farmers
savings.
only? Oh, I did
daylight
hear.
savings being changed, right?
Oh,
That there's not going
wow.
to be any more. What do you
Yeah.
mean? Oh wow, it's a big deal for the farmers,
unanimous.
dude.
For the farmers,
They lose its sunlight. It's
they
bad for the
can't.
crops.
No, that's the most
think it's a
bullshit thing
myth.
I've
I think
ever
it's a
heard.
myth.
Neil,
The world is going to collapse now because we're not doing daylight
my
savings.
dad
2040.
grew
Dude,
up.
I just think all the prediction stuff is so silly. That's why
I
I
agree.
posted that.
No, I agree.
Oh,
I
the world's
think
gonna
so.
end.
the
Isaac
world's
Newton
supposed-
and
yeah.
MIT said, like, what do they know?
2012, right? December 23rd, 2012. Wasn't that the day? Weren't we supposed to die then?
Y2K.
And it
I mean,
ended. And remember, it ended. Remember?
It did.
Now
Yeah.
we just
The world
joined
ended,
the
yeah.
It's
second
all a
simulation.
Good show, dudes.
in the
Where are the
middle.
girls?
See where I get it from? Do you
Brad,
see where I get it
Brad,
from?
you've had enough.
My dad posted, "Good show, dudes.
More
Where are the
links.
girls?"
More links.
See where I get it from? It's inherited.
Let's do another car bomb or 5 or 7.
Do whatever
Let's
you
just
want.
erase
I'm
our
not.
minds.
I'm
no?
not. I've had a day, dude. I've worked.
Just
my
have
butt
one
off
more.
today.
You gotta have one more.
I don't have it in me.
They were disgusting.
Okay.
Really?
Oh yes, let's get to this finally.
The issues.
Why?
And please.
Why is
introduce it.
Will? Why are you so?
'Cause
No,
look at-
wait. Before we
look
get
at my
into
cup.
it, daylight savings. I'm ecstatic.
Okay, can
for
I-
it.
oh, that's-
Longer
okay.
sunlight.
No.
Darker in the morning. Let's do that.
I agree, but
only
this is the
morning
only thing I was
people
going to say.
struggle with this. Are
This
going to
is the-
struggle with this.
This is the only thing I
right?
was going to say.
Do you understand what I'm
Yes.
saying? Morning
What a
people are going to
conversation
hate
we're
that.
having.
Can you? No, but
What?
wait.
It's
This
probably
is
the best thing
important.
to talk about in 30
shut,
minutes.
Shut up, Neil. Will's doing this.
I'm trying to ask him.
I
Dude,
know. I
you-
agree, but then you're just talking over.
Do you
Can
understand
listen to
why
this? Yes.
Why is it bad for morning people?
No, you didn't say it's bad for morning
I
people.
did. You just
you
kept
did, but then
interrupting
you
me.
said it was the farmers are really not going to like this.
No, I also the farmers is going to hurt their crops allegedly.
Why?
I'm not saying
Wait,
that
wait,
because they don't
wait.
get enough
Let
sunlight.
me get him.
Because they
Let me
don't get
him.
enough
Why?
sunlight.
Why? Why? Wait. The crops aren't gonna change.
No. You don't understand.
The crops aren't waking
No,
up.
the crops do wake up. They're like 7:00. Well, better get out of bed. I gotta get out there and get some
No,
sun,
it's
bro.
hard for the workers because
No,
the farmers don't get to work long enough because it gets dark too
Does
quick.
anyone in the chat know why?
I have something.
Why
Can
is
I
it?
just
Why
tell
is
you
daylight
this?
savings time exist?
It was for the farmers, and I don't know why, but even that never made sense because my dad worked on a dairy farm. Like, he grew up on a dairy farm.
Okay.
You just wake up when you wake up. You wake up
So
as
why did
early
they
as you
initiate
can.
daylight savings
Why
then?
did they start?
I
it?
have no idea.
Because obviously the farmers have a reason.
Brad,
Okay.
Dad,
but then it doesn't
you
make
guys were
sense.
alive
Like the
when it
animals and the
started, right?
crops
But what
are
I'm
still
saying
going to
now,
do the same thing.
morning people who love mornings, they're gonna hate this now because when they wake up early in the morning, it's gonna be dark longer. That's what's gonna happen. Yeah, now in the winter, the sun's not gonna be up. You're not gonna see the
Did
sun
you
until like
actually-
8:30 or 9.
Okay,
Think
who
about
gives a
it.
fuck?
Morning people, you stupid. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
But late night people
Yes,
like it because it's
but
it
late
gets
night
lighter
people
later.
because then
Yeah.
you can have time after work. You're gonna be in get to
Well,
some
I guess
sun and
all of
that
Senate
stuff.
is late night people because it was unanimous.
Well,
It's
that's
not gonna
fine.
pass
I'm
the
just
House.
making
It's
a
not gonna
point
pass the
that
House.
Are you serious?
It's not gonna
Yes,
pass the
it
House.
will.
No way.
it will.
No.
Yeah.
Come on, bipartisanship.
Unless
Bipartisanship.
save the farmers. Save the farmers.
Wait, but I don't get it. Why? So does anyone know? Should we look it
Because
up?
I think
No, it's not.
the farmers wouldn't be able
I'm
to
looking
start
it up.
work
I'm
till
curious.
9.
Tell
They'd
us.
have to work later in the day. I don't know what it is. I don't care.
Hold on.
All
But
I'm
do
saying
you
is
think
that it
a
ends.
farmer, you're out on a farm, do you think you actually care about what time it is? I'm saying the crops and the animals are still going to be up. The animals don't know, oh shit, it's daylight savings time. I get to sleep in.
The rooster doesn't wake up till the
Yeah,
sun
exactly.
rises.
Exactly.
So the rooster needs to help the crops, and he's not doing it
But
because
what
he's
Neil,
sleeping.
but what Neil's saying is, if you change the time, then those farmers have to get up earlier, an hour earlier, to do anything to hit the light at the right time.
I
Right?
mean,
That's
this
what
is a
your
great-
point
Then
is.
go to
This is a
sleep
great
an hour
dumb guy
earlier.
conversation.
Why
This is
the
a really good dumb guy conversation.
So the guy, the guy's like, "Hey, I have to wake up at 7, and I have to go to sleep."
No,
at 6.
all I'm saying is now that people who love to wake up, morning people that love mornings, they're gonna struggle now. They're gonna hate this
'Kay.
because the sun's not gonna rise till like
Neil's
8.
got
Okay.
issues.
I have the real.
Okay,
issue. I
let's
have the
hear it.
real history. Will.
Okay, let's hear
Just
it.
have another drink or something. Relax, man. It's just it's a show. We're here for another 3 hours at least.
I'm not having fun.
Oh my god, we got to clip that. Okay, look. It was invented.
Can you hurry?
I'm trying.
Rationale.
I'm
Click on
trying.
the rationale.
I'm
Not the
trying.
history. I don't care. Rationale. Click on that little button. Yep, your fingers. Yep. Neil, can you start us off?
Yeah, I'm
Wait. I'm trying. Will, if Will could let anyone talk this episode, literally, this is what you're doing to Neil. Neil was like, so what? And he goes, no.
So you're gonna say it?
All right, I'm trying. There's a diagram. I'm trying to understand.
How about you read it
Okay,
and
so
give
we
us
don't
the
know.
Spark notes?
Okay.
No, don't read
He
everything.
doesn't know
Just-
yet. He's
It
I
doesn't.
know.
It doesn't. It's not like a.
I'm
easy
saying
answer.
you read it and then you just tell us what you learned.
Okay, hold on. It doesn't make any sense what they're saying.
Neil's got issues.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
wait,
this
wait,
issue
wait.
is about
Wait,
daylight
wait,
savings.
Wait.
No,
No.
it's not.
No, it's
Okay.
not.
No, hold on. Okay. It says that. What are you doing? Ew.
being weird.
Who was that? You or Will?
Will.
Stop.
Work stress.
So Benjamin Franklin actually proposed it, and he said that if, oh, okay, you're right, Curran. Man, Curran's the man. It was because
Oh my God.
they
Get a
wanted
room, you two.
because they
Jesus
wanted
Christ.
to use fewer candles, and they were saying like, oh, if we change the clock,
Because you
then-
wake up and then it's dark.
and then
when
we
you
have
wake
to burn
up,
candles. We're wasting all of our
There's more
candles.
to it than that. That's how it originated, but then there was more
And
to
he
it.
calculated the economic savings. And then a New Zealand guy said, well,
Yeah,
no,
what
was
he
wrong.
said.
No. He said he wanted more time to devote to collecting and examining insects. So he actually proposed the New Zealand guy a 2-hour. I don't know who.
We still haven't gotten to the actual
I think it
point
was
yet,
just
though.
to save candles.
No, it's not.
That's literally.
That can't be it. Then why the farmers have something to do with it?
The Farmer's Almanac.
The farmer's
It is- I re-
almanac.
I
yes.
literally scrolled
what
through
Will
so
said.
much,
It's
and
the
there's
farmer's
no-
almanac.
No, it's not the Farmer's Almanac. That has nothing to do with Dale Davidson.
No, it's just something I've heard for 20 years. But
George
it probably is
Hudson invented it.
wrong. That's
and-
great.
and
That
he
doesn't help
said-
anything.
and
Oh,
he said
so he
that-
was around before. So why is there a picture of him if he was around before Benjamin Franklin?
He was the New Zealand guy. He wanted to collect bugs. I'm serious. That's what it
We
says.
still haven't
Okay,
gotten to
I
the
don't care.
answer.
There is no answer. It says that he wanted to have more time.
There's an
How
answer,
does
you just
New
haven't gotten
Zealand?
to it
How
yet.
does New Zealand have anything to do with the United States?
Yep.
Well, he was a guy who was really popular and he had good ideas.
I'm xenophobic.
All right.
Oh wait. It's a myth. The farmers thing's a myth. It says.
Okay, good.
It says that it was implemented to benefit farmers. It's a common myth. In reality, farmers have been one of the strongest lobbying groups against daylight savings time since it was first implemented.
Why?
There's several. The factors that influence farming schedules, such as morning dew and dairy cattle's readiness to be milked, are ultimately dictated by the sun. So the time change introduces unnecessary challenges. So Will's right.
Yes.
The farmers are actually against it. We're not sending it for the
The
farmers.
animals
We need to
don't
get
know.
we'll get a farmer on the next show and we'll figure it out.
Oh, Neil just won't take no.
Well,
It had
I wanna
many
hear a
citations.
farmer.
There were a lot of citations.
I'll get I know a farmer. I'm looking at 2 of them right now.
Neil's
All right.
got issues.
Work stress, please stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Work stress and life responsibilities are at an all-time high
Hot take.
Kill
for
yourself.
right now.
Jeez.
Because of
It's a
this,
joke.
I'm having trouble going to sleep, and even when I do not fall asleep, I wake up. Even when I do fall asleep, I wake up in the
Come
middle
on,
of
Neil.
the
Start
night.
over.
No, we're
Do you
fine.
guys have any sleep remedies or rituals that will help with your sleep?
Yes, I do. I've struggled with this. And it's so funny because my little niece is going through the exact same thing in 3rd grade, which is insane to me. Well, not that insane because I was doing the same thing. So it doesn't matter about me or my backstory or what I did.
Come on, Will. The people want to know a little about you. Tell them your backstory.
So in middle school, every single Sunday night throughout all of middle school, during the school night, I couldn't go to sleep. And so I'd go down and I'd stand.
Well, that's just a shame, Will.
I'd just stand up. Could you pour me one of them? Oh no, actually, yeah, no,
Here,
I don't.
just
No, I
give me
don't
your
know.
glass.
Okay, I don't know. I'll do it later. This is disgusting. I really hate this thing. So every night I would go down, stand above my mom in complete darkness, and wake her up to just have a shadow there. Imagine how scary that is. And I'm like, "Hey, mom, I can't sleep."
and
She's
she'd be
like,
"Huh!
she's like, yeah, exactly. Every single
Oh my
time she's like,
God.
And she's like, oh shit, okay.
Will, you scared me."
So she'd come upstairs, I'd lay in the bed, and she'd be like, okay, go to sleep. I'm like, okay. Boom, go to sleep. I don't know what it was. Because what I would do is I'd lay in bed, and I'm like, well, it's 9 o'clock. Oh, man, it's 9:10. That means I got 10 minutes less of sleep. And then I'd start doing all the calculations in my head. And so also my niece is doing the exact same thing now. And so I had this exact same conversation
She
with
goes
her.
to your mom's room at night
Yes.
and wakes
She
her up.
drives down to Durango, gets an Uber. It's getting
She's like,
really expensive
you're only
for my
8
sister.
years old. How'd you even get here? And she's like,
These gas prices are not making this economical anymore.
So back to actual advice though, because there are some certain things that I found help. One, not having a clock. I don't know if you have a clock next to your bed, but not looking at the time. That was a huge thing for me, like trying to back calculate, seeing what time it is, getting more worried about that. The main thing that helped me, and it also helped my niece, which I would recommend, is coming up with a mantra for yourself. So for me, I actually got this mantra through my mom at the time was doing like this like hypnosis, self-hypnosis thing. And so I never got hypnotized. It was the same kind of thing. But it still was like, here, what words can you say to yourself as a positive affirmation? So for me, it's calm, positive, and successful. And what I found is that laying in bed, if all I think of is those 3 words and I repeat that, nothing else really comes into my head. And that somehow helps me slow down enough to the point where I can go to sleep. And it's not all the time, but it's what I found works more than anything else.
What about counting? You ever tried counting from like a really stupid high number?
No,
like
because then I
750,
actually start
and you get bored
thinking
of
about it.
Well, you get bored of it. You don't get bored of it? You're like, oh, I'm so tired of this, and you just go to sleep.
No, doesn't help me.
So boring
The
that it puts you to
repetitive
sleep.
of the mantra helps me, and then it's also like reinforces positive things. So
I have a good one. Listen to Will tell a story. Ayo! That's how
was
you
really
get to,
funny.
that'll put you right
That'll
out.
put you to sleep.
that's pretty good.
No, I'm just kidding.
It'll confuse you, then put you to sleep.
So basically, the ritual for you, dear viewer, is
Not get hypnotized. I
get-
never got
yeah.
up there.
Exactly. So basically, call Will's mom on the phone, right?
Yeah,
So Will,
she'll have a
you'll
little-
DM your mom's home number to the fan,
No,
and the
put
fan
it
can
in
call
the
her,
link.
and she'll say,
Put it in the chat.
she'll go to sleep, and they'll just pass out immediately.
Damn.
She hypnotized you. You sure your mom didn't hypnotize you and you didn't
Yeah.
know because you were so
She might
sleepy?
have.
What if she's a hypnotist?
And she was like, when I say go to sleep, you're never going to wake me up like that again because you're a terrifying
but that
child.
didn't work because he did it the whole year.
Yeah, but at least he got to sleep though.
Yeah, she got 50% of the way.
Yeah, she didn't get through the whole course, apparently. The hypnosis course. Well, I don't have
No,
any
it's
rituals.
like-
I still can't sleep.
Really?
Yeah, I can never sleep any night.
Alcohol
Are you
helps.
serious?
I'm up every night.
No, you're not.
Yeah,
For
I
real?
am. Ask people who know. Ask Tita. Yeah, I'm up like I stay up every night between 1 and like 3. I can never
Bro,
sleep.
that is not healthy.
No, I'm gonna die. I'm
Yeah, no,
gonna
you
die
definitely
young.
do die younger if you
Oh,
don't
yeah.
get enough sleep.
Because
that
you only
true?
have so many
It's-
hours awake.
what do you mean it's not
You only have
true?
so many hours awake in your life, and if you use them up because you don't get good sleep,
Oh, now I'm scared of now I'm scared of not going to sleep. 'Cause I'm
You
dying.
did have problems going to sleep, didn't
I
you?
did, but I got around
What'd
it.
you do? What'd you do? Let's hear your
Strength.
advice.
Strength and
No,
confidence.
that's not gonna help.
Melatonin helps a lot.
oh yeah,
Oh, drugs,
I've
yeah.
heard that-
It's
I've
not
heard
drugs.
that.
Natural. You fucking coming from you. That's hilarious.
Oh yeah,
That is hilarious.
Why?
Melatonin is absolutely natural. What's wrong with it? It's not a drug.
It
arsenic's
is
natural.
a drug, but
Not necessarily.
Okay,
Isn't
it's
it
not
all
like
natural?
an addictive drug or anything. Though.
It's natural.
Stop
isn't
saying
it?
it can be. I mean,
It's
everything.
natural.
Everything's
Arsenic's natural.
No, it's not. Everything is not natural.
Weed's natural.
There are industrial sources and there are natural sources. This is not an industrial
So
source.
there's no industry that makes melatonin. You just what do you go out to the melatonin plant
And
you
you're
just
like,
pick it off
"Hey."
the bush?
Correct.
Little
Okay.
melatonin
I've
I've never
berry.
taken it.
I have a
don't know.
melatonin tree in my backyard.
Next to your bed. You just
Uh-huh.
pull a berry
Next
off.
to the
and-
basil. Next to the basil and the mint is the,
Both of those are dead, by the way.
melatonin. They are dead. I had to pull them the other day.
Guys, this is the best advice question we've
Um,
ever gotten.
who
How do you
is-
go to sleep?
I
don't
read
know.
Dan Lauritis as
Read a
Alanis
book.
Morissette.
Read a book. That's a good one.
Reading
could
is
put you to
probably
bed.
good.
If you
um,
read, you'll just like pass out. while
I
you're
think reading is good. Just not overthinking it is really the big part. The more you focus on it, the less
True.
Easier said than
good
done.
sleep. No, you gotta calm down because then if you start panicking about it, that's the worst.
Oh, that's me. I'm out there. I'm out
Do
here.
you
like,
panic about it? No, you're used
about-
to
a
it,
little
right?
bit. But then I get up and I start doing stuff. I go eat.
Just tell yourself, calm down. What's the big deal? And just go back to sleep.
It's just an
That's
MRI.
that's how I.
I've done 15 of them. I've gone through all of them.
You've done 15 MRIs.
Probably close to it.
I've never done one.
I'm in double digits for sure.
I'm just saying. I think.
But I did it. I'm not, and I would go do it right now. I'm over it.
Let's
Like
do one
I know
now.
it's just a
Let's go
machine.
do
What's
one
gonna
now.
happen? Bring in the machine.
Guys, we have the machine.
Bring the machine.
Nice one. Well, thanks for tuning in.
I'm just saying, yeah. It's all it's a self like you were telling yourself. You said the 3 words to yourself to calm yourself down. It's a state of mind. It's a state of confidence.
It's I know someone that doesn't. They wear glasses to block out certain rays.
Blue. What is that
They're
called? When you look
blue
at
blockers.
Yeah, I know.
No, but they're like orange.
Yeah, but they block blue.
Blue beta bitch blockers.
Yeah, you can wear like orange glasses that help you go to
the
sleep.
letter-
Also, not
Listening
getting
to
on
music,
social
listening
media.
to calm music.
not
There's
being-
a calm app.
Not screen time. I think you're supposed to stop screen time like
Yeah.
half an hour before, an
You're
hour
also
before.
not supposed to start your screen time on your phone until like 30 minutes to an hour after you wake up as well.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot
Really?
of.
According
Why?
to the Farmer's Almanac.
Yeah. What do they know? Apparently, they didn't want daylight saving time. It's a lie that the farmers
guess.
wanted. It's a lie
Did
made
you
up
say
by the
farmers?
I'm going to do a little bit more research on
I
that and
heard
get back
phoners.
to
It's
it.
Russian disinformation.
Did you say phoners?
Vladimir Putin. Farmers.
He said farmers or phoners?
Who said phoners?
I thought Neil said phoners. That's why I was
Farmers.
laughing.
What's a phoner?
A phoner
said
is a
phone-
person that uses a phone.
Farmer's Almanac.
A phone.
A phoner's almanac.
I've got a phoner in my pants.
Dang. Ayo.
Let's see it.
Here it is. It's really hard. Because it's.
'Cause it's an
Wow, what is
actual
that?
phone.
What is that? 12 inches?
We got to do that. No, it's not 12 inches, Will. It's fine. It's big enough. Get it?
All right,
This
March
is my-
Madness
this
is
is
going
my
on. Let's
phoner.
go.
All
Let's
right.
wrap it up. March Madness.
Thanks, everyone, for sticking
You don't
through.
wrap the show, Will. You always try to wrap
That's
the show.
my name.
We will do this show for 17 days straight until our rotting corpses are sitting in these chairs because we haven't been allowed to leave and we've starved to death.
I think we take a break next week. I think I'm burned out.
You're burnt out?
I'm
Why are
burned
you burnt out? Work?
It's a lot of episodes.
It's
man.
work. It's work.
If I see 3 R's in the chat, I'll come back next week.
It's work.
How bad? How bad do they want
Neil,
it?
stop
How
R-farming.
bad do they want it? Do the people want it, me back or not? Put R's in the
Guys,
chat.
can you put some
3
R's?
R's.
No, don't do it.
If you don't get it, then I'm not coming back next week. March
That's-
Madness is next Thursday.
We're gonna do it
Why
Wednesday.
Why
you
do
said.
people care?
Oh, my
about
birthday's
March
on Monday,
Madness so
too.
much? March
Oh,
Madness
happy
is
birthday.
the biggest.
Why?
Biggest
I had to
marketing
bring it
term
up
ever.
before you told me that.
Oh wait, what are we doing for your birthday?
Y'all didn't even wish me happy birthday.
It's not even
It's
happened
not.
yet.
It's my birthday.
It's unlucky.
Week.
Happy
It's my
early
birthday week.
birthday.
It's my
Happy
It's
birthday
early
not
month.
your birthday week. It's Monday.
I propose a
Farmers
I
week.
propose a car bomb.
It's the way the farmers.
I
do.
propose a car bomb in celebration.
Take it. You guys, I'll watch you take one. Take it for me. Well, that's how we'll end the show, right?
Yeah, to walk us out.
Why are you so anxious to end the show, Will?
Because the basketball's going on.
Will doesn't care about basketball. Will's never
I
watched
do.
basketball 1 second in his life.
I
Oh,
love basketball.
he's watched it for a second.
Kansas. That's it.
They're up right now. They're up by 7.
All right. We don't just end the show, Will. There's a whole
Okay.
process.
Go
Okay,
ahead.
click it.
Cheers to me. Thanks, Jay.
Guys, listen. Just listen. Dead air. Let's call Dead Air. That's what we should title this episode. Who invited Will to Dead Air? Because that's what we've been doing.
I haven't seen 1 R in the chat, so I guess I'm not coming back. Deuces.
Fine. You want me to end the show, Will?
No, you gotta do the car bomb. Oh,
You mean I gotta play our outro music?
that's true.
Guys, thank you for joining us. This was a rough one. I don't know what happened. It started off
It
on
was
the
the
wrong
car
foot.
bombs.
It started off on the wrong foot, and
We never got back on the rails.
Why is it so loud?
We got
There
off.
we go.
We were off on the
No,
rails.
no,
from the
no, no!
beginning.
Don't touch that. I turned it down already. Just leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it.
We fell off the rails.
Leave it.
We fell off the rails from the beginning, and we never got back on the rails.
I think I need a new
Never.
camera.
Damn,
Man,
that
that's
sucks.
sad.
Well, guys, you can follow us at whoinvitedwill.com. For the 3 of you who are left, who made it to the end, you guys are the real writers. Should we move to Wednesday next week? We'll discuss. Ours in the chat, guys.
These hurt my ears. They-
Yeah,
they
you
crunchy.
should have gotten the you shouldn't have cheaped out, man. Thanks, Dad. It was a great podcast. Exactly.
Go, Duke.
No,
He
boo.
said good, not great.
Boo, Duke.
Let's go, Duke.
Okay,
Yeah.
thanks, arrivederci.
All right, guys. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Jeez.
Attaboy. Attaboy.
Look how curdled it is.
Attaboy. Good job.
Thanks for the support, Neil.
Peace out.